down?
Right now, we're 50% down from last year.
Really? I'm doing the best that I can with the best that I have.
That particular pivot, I discovered that I had to be creative
and really just evaluate, who
Hey,
you are.
everybody. Welcome to another episode of Pivotal Moments with Lolita. I am very excited about today's guest. We have a 10-year-old entrepreneur on the show. Alejandro is joining us for our Pivotal Moments conversation, and I couldn't be more excited. So let's get into it. Alejandro is a 10-year-old entrepreneur, as I mentioned. His company is Smell of Love Candles. Alejandro, welcome to the show. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about Smell of Love Candles?
So, hi everyone, this is Alejandro from Smell of Love Candles. I make natural soy candles because soy is my best product, and I make wax melts candles. I also make these samples that go with everybody's orders, and I also make tons of things with soy. Like how my business started, I was thinking of a business. I was thinking of mowing a lawn, cause like I've mowed the lawn before, and I'm wondering I could do that, but the COVID struck and our mow lawnmower broke. And then I tried to do I tried to do a lemonade stand since I'm good at making lemonade, but COVID struck. And then I was thinking of making candles because a lot of people like candles, and I can like ship the order to people. So I wanted to make my first candle, but first my mom said I needed to do some research about making them and also which soy I was going to use. I found two main soys people mostly use. One of them was paraffin and one of them was soy. I went with paraffin, but my mom said to do more research on it. And I found out it was a byproduct of petroleum. So my mom said that wasn't good because it usually gives people headaches. And it used to give us headaches because my mom brought candles to our house sometimes. And sometimes we didn't know where the headaches came from. We thought it usually come from sleeping late. So I went with soy because it was very natural and it was good for the environment because I actually really love nature. I like bunnies, I like animals. And so I went with that. I made my first candle. It was called Jurassic Orange and it smelled very nice. The scent was blood orange. And then I came up with my company name. I was thinking of these like cool names, like superhero names and all of that. But I just kept on thinking of something that would be a little bit more interesting. So, and then I came up with Smell of Love candles. My mom really liked it, so we went with the name Smell of Love candles.
Wow, what an exciting journey. And I love how you were determined. You were like, I am not letting COVID stop me. I am going to get my business going. So that is super cool. And the fact that you did your research and, of course, working closely with your mom, that is awesome. Congratulations on starting your business and being successful with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, let's get into pivotal moments. So, at 10, it's probably hard to imagine that a 10-year-old would have a pivotal moment, but you do. And I'm excited for us to talk about that. So, why don't you share with us a pivotal moment that you had to go through?
My parents went through a rough time, and sometimes they didn't get along, and they argue a lot, and sometimes it just make me feel like life is changing since they starting to argue. And then we had to move. I was pretty like torn up because like I didn't want to leave my dad. And then so we moved and then like it just felt like it was very unusual being like just with my mom.
Wow. Wow. That sounds like it was a lot to go through. And so how did you pivot from that? How did you get through that?
I just had to like move on and just like my mom was trying to make a safe and happy environment for me and my little sister, and like I just had to move on and just keep on going through.
Wow.
And
What
I
a
think
strong kid.
the business really helped with that.
Yeah, wow. So, when I have these conversations, I always talk about something that's important to us, that whenever we have to make these pivots or these changes or shifts, that one thing kind of stays the same, that's so important to us. Can you think about what that might be for you? What's one thing that is just of super importance, that's unchanging, that you make your pivots around?
I sometimes like I miss my dad, and like that never changes because like I always have him in my memory. I FaceTime him, so it isn't like it's super sad and I can't see him. Yeah, it's like that stays, and like it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I can understand that. But I love it that no matter what was going on, and the fact that you, like you said, your mom had to make some changes, but you're able to still keep that relationship with your dad because that's important to you. So I love that. Very, very encouraging. And I love that, even for parents who are watching this, they'll be able to take away something from it. That sometimes this happens in relationships and families where two people have to go separate ways, but look at how it does affect the kids involved, and how important it is for kids to be able to still have that relationship like you're doing with your dad. So thank you for sharing that. So can you tell us about a time where you kind of had to adjust, and maybe instead of pivot? Can you talk about that?
I'm starting to get adjust to the schedule of school and like making my candles because like I make new candles, and it's like it's gonna be hard to make the first candle because now I'm starting to make these like gingerbread candles with there's like figures standing up on it, and I have to like wrap it in a bag, and it's kind of hard doing that multiple times.
Yeah, I can imagine. And with the way things are right now, I think everybody's trying to figure out how to adjust to the whole school thing. Moms and kids, parents and kids. So I can surely understand how you, as an entrepreneur and still going to school, how that's quite an adjustment. But you're
Thank
still smiling and laughing about it. So it must not be too hard for you.
I can get through my things.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Alejandro, you know, I briefly got to get introduced to you when when you were at my book event, but I just have to say how proud I am of you as a kid who's out here determined to just do the right thing and to help the community and the environment. So super proud of you and your family. What's one thing as we come to kind of the end of this conversation that you would like viewers to know? What message would you like to give them?
I'm Alejandro, the founder of Small Love Candles and also Kidpreneur, and anybody can reach their dream.
That is beautiful. Well, you heard it right there, as they say, right out of the mouth of babes. So anybody can reach their dreams. What a beautiful message, and something so positive, and something that we especially need right now. Alejandro, I wish you and your family continued blessings, and keep doing what you're doing and keep pursuing your dreams. And I'm excited to see all of the things that you come up with next.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've watched another super amazing episode of Pivotal Moments with Lolita. Be sure to reach out and check out the candles that Alejandro has. Actually, I know of a couple people who have gotten them. I have it on my list to get. So, yeah, let's make sure we support the community, and especially young entrepreneurs like Alejandro. And as always, thank you for tuning in to Pivotal Moments with Lolita. We'll see you next time.